Hey YouTube, Will835, and this is the Tower Hobbies F4U Corsair. Okay, so I have to say that this plane did not have a good starting point with me. First thing that I noticed when I initially bought it was one of the servos, one of the aileron servos, were they were kind of fluttering, which is it was kind of weird. It was like it would just move on its own, and I thought, you know, it's brand new. It can't be messed up at this point, but it was. Now, because I didn't do anything about it, my maiden crash, my maiden flight was a maiden crash. So I put her away. I thought, you know what, I can't be bothered switching that servo. So it's going to go into the hangar and it's going to sit there for a while. Okay, so I've always heard a lot of good things about this plane, the way it flew, the amount of time you were able to fly it, etc., etc. But because I had that bad servo, which is this one here, obviously, like I said, I crashed. So, you know, all those rave reviews weren't didn't do me any good, I guess. So, you know, that's maybe my fault. I saw that the servo was twitching a little bit, but I just didn't realize that it would cause me to crash. So, in any case, these things should come defect-free from the factory, but whatever. It is what it is. This is one thing that I realized pretty quickly was a really weak point of this. Now, this doesn't have a steerable tail wheel. It's just stuck on there, but this piece of plastic right here is very, very fragile. And the way I was able to fix that, because this little plastic piece broke pretty quickly, is I put some glue on it, some epoxy, and I think I even put some heat shrink on there. I don't know if you can see that, but that made it a lot stronger, and it didn't have the tail wheel just flopping all over the place. So that's one thing that I thought was kind of a negative for this plane. Another thing that was a little bit on the con list, well, actually it was on the con list, was this tail, this rudder. This was really floppy. So what I did was I actually put a long needle and I just stuck it right down the middle, went all the way down here, and now it's a lot more structurally sound. Before it was close to breaking off. It was so floppy. So that was another con. And the stock propeller on this plane, and I can't remember the size of it anymore, but it was just a two-bladed prop. I put this master air screw three-bladed prop, and as you will soon see, the performance on this thing was so much better, and it sounds really good. Okay, if you're wondering what size the prop is, well, there it is, 11 by 7. This prop worked really good, had much more power than I remembered it to have, and like I said, it sounds really good. I'm painting the tips yellow right now, so that's why it has that tape on it. So, but in any case, that was a good mod for this plane. Lastly, the removable, non-retractable wheels. You know what? They do their job. You can pull them off and on, so you can belly land it if you want to. Yeah, that's not really a con. I think that's just it's a budget Corsair. No flaps, just ailerons, rudder, elevator, motor. So very basic, but it flies really good. I'm so glad that I brought it back from the dead and flew it again. And you will see very quickly how good she flew. So without further ado, let's watch the flights.
That was a quick takeoff.
It's like good.
Got a gyro?
Huh?
Does it have a gyro?
Nope. This is the first time I've blown it.
Really?
Well, actually, it's the second time. The first time I crashed the shit out of it because the servo was shitty.
Start practicing your approaches. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a good plane.
Yeah, you keep the speed up though.
You know what it is though? It's like I put too much expo on it. Quite good. Oh no!
All right, go ahead.
Whoa. Should have plenty of battery left. For the viewers. Oh my God! Oh.
All right. Better. That was nice.
Let's try the other.
There you go.
Hey guys, welcome back. So what else can I say about this plane other than it was sure fun to fly this thing. It flies good. It's got good power. I think thanks to that three-bladed prop. I wonder if I can find a four-bladed prop for this sucker. Maybe. Anyhow, if you guys decide to buy one of these planes, I say go for it, man. Just check your servos, make sure they're working right. If it starts fidgeting around, just take it out and replace it. Call up Tower Hobbies. I didn't do it. I know that they'll give you a new part for it. It just stinks that you have to install it in the plane, but anyhow, whatever. Again, really good plane. I would highly recommend this plane. All right, Will Nate 35 signing out. Have a great day, everyone.